only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fighting off the defender. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. That one played a key role in that score.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
To throw, it's Milroe. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to his target. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Catch made on the right side.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the 1st down.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Howard. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple of blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now to try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. This time, a completion. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really
looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Alabama 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. They'll hand it off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Prentice. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say.
And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And is intercepted. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Here's the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's looking deep here. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got his man in the open field. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Milroe. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This try is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
caught in the backfield. It's Law. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Number 1. Catch and score.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Gives it to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there, and not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to...
He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finds his man, has the first down. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's the option play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A strong fight back. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? To throw, it's Howard. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On the run, it's Judkins. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Receiver in motion now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Alabama. They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 14, set to kick this one.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Howard. He makes the grab. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Bama. All the way back to claim the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Howard. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. No huddle now for the offense. He'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Judkins. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense. They're going to run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Turner trying to create good field position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. The quarterback's got it on the option. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense in hurry-up mode. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. 1st down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Haynes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium and the home of the Auburn Tigers. We're really looking forward to this match. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. On the ground, it's Ocha. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes...
He's going for a big play downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got it. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He wants to go deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley.
He lets it fly. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver, because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Snap it to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a...
He lets one fly deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Looking deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the catch on the left. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Extending the play. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? Comes out throwing on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Dances away to buy time. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
To keep them pinned in their own end. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Takes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Trying to beat the D deep. Touchdown! Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They get to him as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, looking to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of...
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Man, they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Catch and stride inside the 15. And offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Sooners in the hurry up.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle.
Lets it fly. He caught it. Touch. Here comes the offense on first down. Let's go. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to...
Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. He's going to pass. Buys a little extra time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Touchdown! First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, insane. Listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive.
He's going for it all. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. Let's see if he's set. A 3rd and long coming up here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Auburn! Line gets set. 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. Back to pass, it's Arnold. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown! 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Keeps looking downfield. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He rifles one deep to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air. It's Arnold. He'll take another shot here. And they're going to put another one in. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Using his legs, it's Barnes. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pressure coming. Escapes trouble. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good.